You have chest pain here in this area and you'd like to get rid of it, maybe do something about it yourself, but you don't know what to do. We have a solution for you.
If you've been experiencing chest discomfort for quite some time, it's very important to verify beforehand that it isn't related to your heart health. In many cases, it's actually because of muscular issues. That's where our specially designed exercises can be particularly beneficial. That's exactly why we're doing it right here on the comfortable sofa. Plus, you can, of course. Also, feel free to join in, and you'll most likely begin to notice a real feeling of relief and a definite improvement shortly afterward.
But how do these pains really develop in the first place? This sensation of tightness, the feeling that you absolutely need to stretch backwards properly because our arms are constantly positioned in front. We mostly have them at the front, we type on the keyboard, we eat at the front, we massage at the front, we craft at the front, and we rarely reach back into the tree to grab that nice, juicy red apple from way back there, still trying to get it. This means that we're becoming more restricted in the front of the body here. And we want to address and resolve that with the exercise, which specifically targets and focuses on what is too short and what is overly tense. By lengthening it again, we help it to properly relax. And in the exercise Petra is going to demonstrate now, the specific strand that causes tightness at the front will be nicely and thoroughly stretched out. Sit like Petra, ensure you're not sitting too far back on the couch, and now please reach back over the backrest with both hands, keeping your arms nicely and widely spread throughout the movement. And as you sit in this position, you gradually come forward, and in doing so, your arms inevitably slide a bit more toward the inside to allow you enough room. And then you feel here at the front in the upper chest area, you nicely feel the stretch. We're gradually moving deeper in now. You take a deep breath in and then exhale smoothly. And as you feel there's even more space to stretch further, you can gently slide yourself forward a little bit. More with your hips over the very edge of the couch. And then you notice that it gets more intense? I can see it in your face right away that it pulls more now. Where do you feel it now, Petra?
Actually, it's in the area of the chest muscle.
Sure.
And indeed, honestly, somewhat noticeable even in the upper arms as well.
Because, for your information, the chest muscle extends to the upper arm all the way to the inside here, and that's why you feel it there too. And a few other muscles are also being stretched, which have a lot to do with your overall freedom here in the front, this feeling of being able to move comfortably.
And what's truly wonderful is when you pay close attention and really focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in, and you'll begin to notice that everything opens up a bit more, and then gently exhale. And as you breathe out, you might find yourself going just a bit deeper into the stretch. Keep breathing consistently and steadily.
And always stay mindful of your personal boundary. There should only be as much intensity as you can comfortably endure, okay? You have to still feel comfortable. It has to be fun. These exercises should be fun so that you enjoy doing them, because they need to be repeated each and every day. And now you're gradually coming back. And just feel into it right now, because the effect is usually quite immediately noticeable.
I love it every time because it just gives such a freer feeling and you notice it immediately afterwards.
Now, let us further expand the previous exercise by adding one that takes things a little further. Extend your arms outwards to the sides, keeping them horizontal. Ensure your elbows are fully extended and straight. And now lift both arms up so that they end up reaching an angle of approximately 45 degrees. That's always about half of the corner of the house, half of the square beer coaster. That's the angle of 45 degrees, and then you stay at that height and pull both arms as far back as possible without lowering them. And be careful now, because the body wants you to lower them, since then it feels more at ease. But we need to challenge the body a little now, and we'll do it in a very beginner-friendly way. As soon as you realize, wow, this is too much for me, you step out for a moment, go back in and keep going. While Petra is always doing it nicely, it's also a strength training, but it's a very positive kind of strength training that stretches the front and teaches the shoulder and chest area how the muscles should behave towards each other to ensure they can adjust well. And you can connect it again. You can take a deep breath in, and during the exhale, gently pull a bit further. Careful, don't reduce the angle. Come up a little higher again. Very good. Oh, yes, indeed, it's becoming more tiring again.
Got it.
You notice it too. You might try it at home in front of the mirror, because then you can see how quickly the arms want to come down. To get a good effect, keep them raised. Now let's enjoy having some fun teasing Petra. Petra, really keep your arms up. Yes, exactly. You can see. or you can feel exactly how exhausting that is. Nearly there, 15 seconds to go and then we're done. I think
Another important thing is that the elbows are straight, exactly.
fully extend the elbows. It's also really intensely for the back. Another 5 seconds to go now. Push it just a little bit more. Pull and pull and pull harder. And now very carefully let it down. Just enjoy the feeling. Take a moment for yourself. Feel deeply into it. Watch Petra's face closely. Enjoy it. If you have friends you'd like to share such an exercise with, use this one because the sense of well-being afterward is hardly comparable to any other exercises.
So you've already noticed how good it feels for you. And I can definitely tell you that every time you do this exercise, it gets easier and feels better. And that's precisely why I can wholeheartedly suggest that you save this video, so you have easy and convenient access to it every single day and can repeat this exercise whenever you like.